I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. And I would like to welcome Gori. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
I am Gori, other known as Gori VT. I have been known as Gori the Magic Man in the past. That was shortened down a few months ago to Gori, so it just rolls with the tongue a lot easier.
Yeah, it doesn't, but doesn't impress people. I am the magic.
I sure hope so. I mean, it is an abbreviation of the word gorilla.
Yeah, that's right. And folks can see Gori online. We'll have the links in the description for the video here. So when did you get started with content creation?
That's actually quite a long story. We could start with my old YouTube channel that I had when I was 15, back in 2017.
Wow. Okay.
But that was focused mainly on mobile gaming.
Okay. Back you were ahead of the curve a little bit as far as that goes.
That gained some traction. Then I lost access to that account purely for the fact that I've got its password.
Oh yes, I love that. I've got accounts, old email accounts all over the place, and I'm sure just absolutely full of spam that I couldn't get to if I guessed a million words I know. I couldn't possibly get into those accounts.
Exactly.
And over the 40 some odd years I've been having email accounts. Did you pick back up again, start over, and just?
Started from scratch. The fun little fact: the original name I went over 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years ago, because I've been on the VTubing sphere for about 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
That originally was Gorilla from Space, but the from was spelled as form, so it was Gorilla Form Space.
Was that intentional?
That was unintentional.
Yeah. That tends to happen, doesn't it? that sounds
exactly.
That sounds like one of the typos I make all the time, because you're one of those self-learned typists, and mostly left-handed, so I end up with a lot of TEH.
Yes,
and that just drives me up a tree. So you want something to automatically fix that for me, okay? So I don't have to deal with it later.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. So you was that your VTube account at the time? VTuber?
VTube supporter, because fun little fact. About August last year, that account got nuked because I pissed off the owner of Twitter.
Ooh. That's pretty high up there.
Yeah. So I created another account, went by the name Gori VT, and it just stuck from there, and decided, well, I've got the PNG model, I've got a whole bunch of art commissioned, I might as well just start streaming.
Yeah, well, did it go smoothly when you started off with the model?
Yes, actually. A good friend of mine, Lou, made the model as a thank you gift. Mm-hmm. That was nice. It came with some art as well. Mm-hmm. She did good for that.
Cool. And you were comfortable with having the model out there?
Oh, absolutely. It was perfect. Because my online persona has always been a gorilla.
Well, I mean, that's but were you always, even in the early days, did you have something out there representing you, or were you a face cam streamer, or what?
Faceless.
Yeah. So you didn't show your face as you were streaming, but
yep.
Here you do get a little bit of a chance, at least, to represent yourself on screen.
Yeah, because my first ever live stream was actually same Twitch account, the one that I use now, but like 3 years ago, and it was just Elden Ring.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna stream something, might as well be Elden Ring, and
Absolutely.
How has the followers gone in chat?
Oh, it's going quite well actually. The growth is nice and steady. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Are you where you want to be at this point?
How if I can make one person smile or even just laugh, that is me done.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good way to look at it, and it's and as long as you're enjoying
Yeah.
yourself with it, I mean, it's the
Oh,
biggest,
absolutely.
it's the biggest thing. Have you been able to get a lot of people joining in for collaborations, or is that something you do very much?
That is actually something I do pretty often. That's pretty close friends of mine, Hexic Prime or Pink Fluffy Creature, as I like to call them. Well, there's quite a few of them. I do quite a few collabs with quite a few very good friends of mine as well. Yeah. I think one of my most recent collabs was with Aki. She actually gave me the name Gori. She saw the long name, shortened it down to Gori, and it's just stuck ever since.
Gotta give credit where credit is due, for crying out loud. That's how it works.
Exactly.
So are you a variety streamer, or are you a horror streamer, or what?
That's wow. I'm terribly with English. I do apologize.
That's
Variety at the moment.
Variety, yeah. So is there a type you won't be playing?
I mean, well, I do play quite a lot of games. Like, if you could probably name a game, I've probably played it, just not on stream. So, not really.
Well, that's cool. I mean, that's great that you're able to enjoy the variety, because it certainly gives you a lot more to draw from. As far as
It does.
Yeah, and are there some of these games that you save for yourself that you play?
Yes.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
type of games do you like to play off stream?
Off stream? Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Hold on, let me grab my Steam library and I'll be able to tell you.
Let's thumb through the Steam library real quick.
Bloons Tower Defense 6.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
Destiny. Oh, go ahead.
That's one of those games that you can just sit there and play for hours and just keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just glorious.
Yeah. Which ones? What was the other ones you mentioned?
Destiny 2. I've recently gotten back into that for the first time in years. Don't miss it. Don't play it. Just don't.
So why are you warding me off of it? Is it?
It's a huge fear of missing out kind of game.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you get FOMO hard on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll avoid that pretty much. Me and those type of games do not mix.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but do you play a lot of horror games or that type of stuff?
Yep. I have a few on my list for this Halloween. I couldn't play them purely for the fact that I actually got sick during Halloween and I had to scrap all my stream ideas for it.
Oh, geez, what a way to one of the main holidays for streamers, and you had to spend it curled up. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh.
That is really tough. But now you've got everything set up for next year, though.
Absolutely, I've got everything set up for this Halloween coming.
We got 10 more months to wait.
10 more months. Surely I have something planned by then.
Well, it's nice to plan ahead as much as possible.
Always is.
Start the promos now, and you'll have plenty of people there by then.
Guaranteed.
Has it been easy for you to promote your channel and yourself, or is that something that's kind of not natural for you?
Considering that my YouTube kind of has popped off in the last 2-ish months, I would say it is. Twitch is actually, I've seen a steady growth on.
Yeah.
Blue Sky, I've seen a massive growth on.
Yeah.
Twitter, on the other hand, with all the algorithm changes that's been going on, I try to stay as far away as possible.
Yeah. I am on both Twitter and Blue Sky because while Blue Sky I enjoy more, I still get more context on X for some reason.
Yes, I completely agree with you on that.
Yeah, and that's only because of how many people are on it right now. But I do see a lot of people moving over to Blue Sky, and I would rather be on Blue Sky all the time. It just seems to be
it's just
an easier setup for that sort of thing. But it's one of those things where are you right-handed or left-handed? Well, be both-handed at this point.
It would be ambidextrous in that regard.
Yeah, or just like me, drop things with both hands. Ambidextrous.
That's a good one. I'm going to have to steal that one.
Go ahead. Please take it from me. I've had it for 60 years.
Massive thank you.
It says, which hand do you hold the knife in? I don't. Thank you very much.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
It floats.
No, I always use a butter knife, and then it's plastic. Thank you very much. For you and streaming when you first got started, was it no problem for you to get up and kind of realize you were going to have an audience for this, or was that one of the reasons why you did it in the first place?
That is actually quite hard because streaming for me, I always struggle with being in a crowd while sober because I did used to drink heavily in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Used to. But yeah, it's thanks to a really good friend of mine that I'm able to actually stream because he pushed me to actually get a PC and to actually continue streaming.
Yeah, and with getting in with the audiences, it wasn't tough for you to realize that there are people watching you doing this?
Sometimes I do forget I'm even live, so
that's really
sometimes it takes me a while to realize there's people talking.
Yeah. That's really getting comfortable. That's putting your sock feet up on somebody else's coffee table comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah. And have you been able to bring your chat into games with you, or have you been able to do that sort of thing streaming?
I am planning. I'm thinking maybe a Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, maybe Bedrock Edition or Java community server. Well, not community server, but community night. I'm planning it eventually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good to see that you've got these plans set up. Have you got any huge plans coming up for your channel? Any pie in the sky stuff?
Ooh, I can clue you in. The friend of mine that actually helped me become Gori, as in with streaming, getting my PC. How do I put this into words? He's created a team called the Hexacalices, and we're in the pre-debut stage of it. So it's a VTubing team where there's about 3, maybe 4 of us. That's still counting in the future.
So is it just kind of like a group that's going to help each other out, or are you going to compete as teams in certain games, or what?
I think it's a mix of both.
Wow.
It's still in the early development stages, but we are going there.
It's still in the egg yet. It's not come out yet.
Yeah.
So
it's still in the whip phase, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I would like to see kind of that somebody set up kind of a league type of thing with VTubers where you have just a general group of people playing against each other in certain leagues. I mean, they have it for non-VTubers. Why can't they do it for VTubers?
Exactly, like the Hexacalis group. We do collaborate quite heavily between each other because, it's a little thing going through. It's hard to really put into words, but it's sometimes when we're playing games, for example, like Store Wars or Scheduled 1, or a few other games where you can get a whole group together and split off into teams.
Yeah. But not like Peak or anything like that,
huh? We haven't done Peak yet, but I might put that idea forwards, actually, because that would be fun.
As long as you're still a team afterwards. Between that and Repo, there's going to be a lot of yelling, one way or the
other. Absolutely. That Repo, Lethal Company. What I can share with you is We do have an official Hexacalis Twitter account and
there you
YouTube.
go. Well, send that to me so I can put it up on the links here for everybody.
That I shall.
Yeah, I want to make sure
I'll do that after if you'd like.
Yeah, that's perfect. That would be perfect for everybody. And we will have the links that you can find out what Gori's up to in the description for this video. Now that you've been on the roll now for a while, and you're obviously pretty comfortable with what you've got going on, has there been some time where you weren't so comfortable streaming with a avatar?
I have used the Gori PNG quite heavily, but just recently I have started branching away from using the Gori PNG purely for the fact that it gets heavily distracting when I'm playing games like, for example, DayZ. So it also... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also makes editing my content just slightly easier, so I can keep it in form and release a long form content of just me talking and people in the background talking.
Yeah. Is it a situation where the avatar actually blocks some things on the screen?
Sometimes. But the main thing is I'm experimenting on my YouTube channel. It's like, it would be nice to have someone to chat to. So just one day I decided, let's hit the go live button while playing the game and let's just record my adventure in it. And that was an insane adventure. So I clipped that down and actually did upload that.
So you're kind of experimenting as you go here.
Yeah, I'm experimenting with Gori at the moment. It's like, where do I see Gori at the end of this year? I know for a fact that I'll still be a VTuber, but I just want to experiment.
Yeah, well, I mean, it gives you so much latitude to do that, and because there's still so much area that hasn't been covered as far as what you can do with not just your avatar, but for streaming in general. What you can put together. There's a lot more innovation still to come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's so much that as a content creator that VTubing, well, not VTubing, VTubing and VTubers can do.
Yeah, I'm amazed all the time. I just go through whether it's a YouTube or an Irium or it's a Twitch, and just randomly look at some stuff, and I'm like, wow. I mean, they're really stretching the envelope with a lot of different things.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the thing is, when they stretch that envelope, more people are going to follow them, and so many of the innovations have come from not companies but people trying things.
Exactly. I mean, like, we all are fish in this pond. Let's just try and experiment a little bit.
Yeah,
with some things.
Yeah, and expand the audience as a whole first before.
Exactly.
Yeah, when I was in radio for a long time, and the radio stations compete against each other here in the U.S. for a share of a finite audience, and that's why you have stations doing one-ups on each other, and well, at least in the past anyway, when they weren't all owned by the same people. My soapbox there. They would compete, and they would try to take stuff from other stations, and that was business sense. But VTubers right now, you guys still don't have so much more audience that could be in the pool. There's no finite audience now. Millions of people will still enjoy this if they knew about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, unfortunately, there's just some form of stigma against VTubing recently, especially over the last about year.
Yeah, and that's, everybody's got to remember where a lot of that's coming from too.
Exactly.
There's always a lot of don't feed the troll stuff going on, and a lot of the folks who are putting up that garbage, and it is garbage, are garbage, and they attract garbage to their garbage shows. And
Exactly.
if you get drug into that, then you just come out smelling like garbage. It's
Exactly.
their audience isn't your audience.
Yeah, like as a garbage man, as an ex-garbage man, because I was a garbage runner.
Oh yeah.
Runner keywords.
Yeah.
Because a bit of IRL talk of Gori. I used to empty rubbish bins for a good solid 3 years.
Oh wow. Well, hats off to you, because
So,
I rode along on a couple of those as a kid, and I can say that
yeah,
there is not a lot of fun in that.
No, I always came up with ideas for Gori while I was at work, and sometimes you'll just be at work for like 13, 14 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to make sure you didn't have any dead bodies in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm lucky I never saw anything like that. I got really lucky.
Yeah. You trying to attract that type of audience is like passing electricity through petrified wood.
Exactly.
There's too many people who still aren't hardcore against what VTubers are doing to worry about them. They're insulated. They're far enough away, and they're not going to do you any damage because they're totally different universes, in as far as content creation goes. Now, are there some that get along well with it? Yeah, that's fine, perfectly fine. But I wouldn't worry about it so much. And especially when you talk about awards and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're just, jealousy is bad, and it looks bad. And I know, because I've lived with jealousy my entire life. Of people who are actually really talented, and I don't have those talents. But
I'm familiar with that feeling.
But it's try not to show it, because it's not something you want to get attached to. And there's too many ways like you've been doing to not only entertain people and entertain yourself at the same time, have fun. You're doing exploring and trying to expand what you can do with Gori and across different platforms. Too much positive you can do to worry about negative.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I imagine that's one of the things you really want to present as you go along, is a positive, hey, come sit around the campfire type of thing with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you found that formula yet?
I am kind of getting close, but I'm still far off. I don't think anyone, sure, you would see a lot of people say that they are, or they've found their place, and they would see success there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always improve.
Yeah. I mean, you can't stay too much the same.
Yeah.
Now there are always exceptions to the rule, and
there is always.
It's like there's somebody out there who just was born, who might be a natural, and first time they open a microphone 18 years from now, everybody's going to want to come and listen to what they have to say. Sometimes you just can't beat genetics when it comes to that sort of thing. But you can always, go ahead.
There is over 8 billion people on Earth at this stage, so you never know what it's going to be like in 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's just forever increasing. One day I'm sure of it, one day someone's going to come past, and all of the big content creators you see now, even in maybe a year or so, would be, who are they again?
Yeah. Oh, well, if nothing else, at least we can see in the last year and a half how the entire landscape has changed.
It's changed a lot.
From a lot of folks leaving corporations, or corporations just, imploding on themselves, and continuing as independents, and still, doing fine, maybe even better, maybe even enjoying themselves more.
Exactly. And it's why I am so grateful to be a part of the Hexacalis. I've said it multiple times, but I am super glad to be a part of it because it's a group of people that I've known for a little while now, and well, I've grown comfortable with them.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised to see more types of that and groups that are more like quilting bees rather than major corporations
Exactly.
with never talk to anybody contracts and that sort of thing.
Exactly, because like while I stream on the side, I do edit for a friend of mine as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an editor slash streamer. It's hard to find the balance.
Yes, yes. If you're an editor, you're like a bass player in a band. Everybody's going to want. Can you edit for me? Can
Exactly.
you edit for me? Can you play bass in my band, please? Like we need a bass player.
Like, I'm not the best editor on the planet. I have been doing it for a year. I have learned tremendous skills, but that skill there has already even compared to last week, it's still improved.
Yeah, yeah. When did you get started with that, or was it something you tried right away?
Well, with editing,
Yeah.
I was talking with a friend of mine, Hex, about editing for him, and I said, well, when I move, I could probably edit for you. And I got drunk one day of grog. Not sponsored. Wish I was.
You did 10 minutes sponsored by grog.
Sorry, I had to.
For these 10 minutes, I will do nothing but drink grog. Thank you very much.
But yeah, I got drunk off drinking some grog.
Yeah.
So I went through his and another friend of mine's Twitch channel, grabbed a couple of clips, and since he called me an Australian, I had to edit a meme.
Yeah.
Yep.
You might want to explain that a little bit to folks. Why?
Yes. To explain.
Yes.
I'm a New Zealander, the small little island nation that I'm going to call Aotearoa New Zealand, because Aotearoa is more along the lines of its official name.
Mm-hmm. The North Island or the South Island?
North Island. Mm-hmm. North Island, close to the Wellington region, just not too close.
Mm. Yeah, I know some
Don't
folks
want to out my exact location.
I know some folks who have been there. I'd like to come in and see it at some time, but I'm old.
You'd love it.
I'm old,
okay.
And
that's so good.
From what I'm told, there are a lot less things that can kill you in New Zealand than in Australia.
There is. Let's just say, right, Australia is kind of like living with reptiles and snakes, but you don't have them in cages, or not cages, enclosures.
Yes.
It's like living in a zoo, but there's no enclosures, so the doors are wide open and everything.
Yes. Beautiful to look at, and hopefully you've got plenty of anti-venom while you're going through there. But
absolutely.
Yeah. So how is the VTuber scene in New Zealand? Do you have very many of them that you know?
I actually, fun little fact about that, I spent the course of a year and a half trying to find any sized New Zealand VTubers, and someone did me a huge favor and actually created a list of New Zealand VTubers and New Zealand based VTubers.
Oh, that's good. That's cool. Yeah. You'll find a VTuber in just about every country if you look hard enough. And
exactly.
With your time zone, does it make it tougher to get an English audience?
Kind of. But with me leaving my job 4 months ago, it's making it a lot easier. So I can just hit the go live button at any time. Considering that I also have a lot of friends in the States, so I can just coordinate my time zones. Like the moment I see their green icon on Discord appear that they're awake, it's like, oh, that's time for me to stream.
So we're doing it right now. Like right now, as we're recording this, it's just after about midnight 30 my time in central U.S. And you're like 18 hours ahead of me or something like that?
Something like that, 18 hours, because it is Tuesday and it's 7:31 p.m.
Yeah. So tell me what happens today?
I couldn't really tell. I've been too cooped up recording something for my new DayZ content I'm playing really soon.
Oh, so you're pretty much on the ball all the time recording then.
Either recording, getting live streams, either editing, or it's just I spend close to 10 hours, maybe 15 hours a day, just either editing, playing games, recording, or streaming.
Oh my gosh, that's a terrible life.
Oh, I know. I know. I need to get outside more.
Why?
I won't lie.
Just open the window a little bit. It'll be fine.
True,
Yeah.
true. Letting some air, especially with my PC being right next to the window. So it's like,
yeah, that's something that I've had to deal with. I've got a Windows right next to mine, and Windows aren't exactly the greatest for audio sound either.
no, they're really not.
Yeah, you want to try to not bounce it off too many. We had that in the old radio days where we put an entire, just so much padding over our windows in the studios, so it would sound fairly decent. For me, you needed padding over me to make it sound decent.
Yep.
Just stuff so much in his mouth he can't say anything. But so you've got things pretty much set. I mean, it's a full-time situation for you now, right? It's
not full time, but it is slowly approaching with content creation.
Yeah.
I'm still in the earlier phases of testing and experimenting with what clicks and what times are the best to do things.
Do you want to have in the end a kind of a regular streaming time or regular streaming format, or like this day is for horror, this day is for just straight up talking, that type of thing? Or do you want to be as free with it as possible?
As free with it as possible. Now, I do have stream schedules that I do upload, but sometimes it's just me swapping them or doing something completely different, or like essentially stream schedule just guarantees a stream that day. I just don't know what the stream is about.
Yeah, so it's you it always has a question mark.
Always has a question. Like it's a guaranteed stream. There's just no set time. It could be, for all everyone else knows, 6 a.m. my time.
Oh, gee. 6 starting a stream at 6 a.m. I mean, do you stay up all night for it, or do you wake up early for it?
That depends. Now, if I stay awake until 12 a.m., I might as well stay the rest of the way, night up.
Yeah.
If I go to bed early enough, then absolutely.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm that way too. I worked overnight for a long time as a young announcer, and you never really get quite over that after you've done that for several years.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, if I'm up frequently till about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, and if my wife and I have something to do at 7 o'clock in the morning, there's no point. Just have myself a long breakfast and let's go.
Exactly. Like that was the same for me. I mean, I used to actually wake up at 4 in the morning for my rubbish job, and that only gave me half an hour to actually get to work. So 4:30, I had to be in the truck ready to go and do a 30-kilometer. How was 30 kilometers in miles? Oh, that's a hard question.
It's about,
we use kilometers and stuff here.
Kilometer is about, that would probably be about right, 17, 18.
I think, 17, 18 miles, So we just do that, and doing that for 3 years. I've still got, all I can say is I now have a permanent crack in my knee from that job.
Ow.
So my knee pops each and every time I go from move things.
Just wait till you're 60. It'll happen no matter what at that point.
Exactly.
Every time you stand up, it'll sound like a drum band from the Far East. Crash,
don't
bang.
worry. That's my lower back. It sounds like celery sometimes when you snap it. It's like,
As long as it doesn't sound like wet celery, then you're in good shape.
Exactly.
If you feel
Because
tingles
every so
over,
often. Oh, go ahead.
if it tingles down your legs when you do something like that, you probably should not do it very much.
No, it does feel nice and relaxing though, because it's popping your spine while also setting your muscle back into a nice relaxing position.
Yes. I do that when I'm going to sleep. Like, okay, let's say that one. Okay,
Yep, I
that'll.
do it halfway into stream before I'm going to bed, and straight away when I wake up.
Yeah. See, I used to when I was working in the radio. I would get home sometimes about 7 o'clock in the morning local time, and I would tune in to shortwave radio stations. So a lot of them that were on were from your part of the world. So I would, New Zealand and Australia and that I would listen to that during the mornings while I was, winding down to sleep or something like that. Um, this kind of reminds me a little bit of doing that because the audience that you have is the world, possibly. Um,
Exactly.
and you get to be your own worldwide radio station, basically.
I completely agree. It's like the way I view it. Who am I kidding? I have no filter sometimes when it comes to streaming. There's the whole constant stream of swear words.
Don't worry about that. We're now. Somebody asked me if I was 18 plus. I told them I'm 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 6. So don't worry about it. I've got it covered. Believe me.
Uh,
Plus, I live with a redheaded Hoosier, so I've heard everything. She, if I haven't heard it, she'll tell me that eventually. Um, the the whole concept of entertaining people across the world, has that caught you between the eyes every once in a while, where you realize that a lot of your audience may be upside down from you on the other side of the planet?
nearly all the time.
Mm.
Nearly all the time.
Yeah, it's something to think about. If somebody is setting is tuned in for you and your personality intentionally in a country that you barely know.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it's because a lot of my audience are either state based or Europe.
Mm, yeah, you're about 12 hours from Europe, aren't you? Pretty much.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yeah, so that would kind of work out. I mean, in some instances, surely. 10 a.m.,
Some
10 p.m.,
instances,
that sort
yep.
of thing. You have to. I'm in a situation where if I'm doing interviews with folks from the Pacific, I do it at midnight because at midnight my time because it's in the afternoon and evening you guys' time. And if it's
Yep.
Europe, I do it at noon because it's in the evening European time.
Yep. Like the way I view it. What's the time for me now? Actually, the way I view it is currently 8:40 in France. I always go, all right, my time, and then an hour. That's how I get time based around Europe.
Yeah, I guess that's the
Uh,
time thing gets the one thing that really gets me though is when we do the daylight savings time stuff and
oh, absolutely.
ev
Because I mean, it is daylight savings for me now, so it's still daylight, still out.
oh
It will be out until about 9 p.m.
oh gee me Christmas we're getting the dark at 3 p.m. sometimes
Yep,
and and all the young kids are like, oh, I hate this. You go, no, it's fine. This grandpa gets to sleep early. That's all it means.
exactly. Like as a massive fan of sleep myself, I get an average of 10 hours.
Oh man, if you give me a chance to do 2 hours and a nap, I'll go for it. It's not gonna solve anything,
Absolutely,
but I'll certainly go for it at that particular time. So is there any other
absolutely.
types of streams that you would like to give a try? I know you're thinking about experimenting with some, but um, something that you've got in the back of your mind you haven't been able to put together yet.
There's a few like hand cam streams or a cooking stream.
Mm. All right, that's
Those are planned.
yeah.
Just they're far into the future. I need to move, take my cat with me because I can't leave my cat here.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Uh, yeah,
you can't. We got 9 cats here, so we ain't going anywhere. There,
valid. I mean, I
yeah,
have 6 at my place.
yeah, yeah. It's they don't tend to take over. They just do.
They just do.
Yes, you live by them. I seal
Yeah,
myself
it's like,
off for these
okay.
shows. What type? What would you be cooking?
Um, that is a great question. I wouldn't mind cooking if at all possible.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe once every couple of months,
Yeah.
hold a stream where we do either a dish from New Zealand,
Ooh.
or we do a dish from overseas.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, a dish from New Zealand would be interesting. We don't hear a lot about that over here. And I know that the culture there certainly has some interesting things as far
Oh,
as that goes.
we have a lot.
Yeah, and really, I think the folks over here in the U.S. don't know very much about New Zealand at all, other than it's there.
And Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Uh,
Some of us were Split Ends fans. Okay, we know that back in the day. Crowded
uh,
House, we were like that. So uh, we do know where it is.
mm,
But really the chance to kind of show off the history a little bit. You see that you see maybe doing that in the future, maybe doing some history type stuff.
that actually would be nice to do.
Mm,
That would be really nice to do.
yeah, I know. In talking with some folks from the Philippines, there are some folks who do that type of thing once a week. Where they do a because the Philippines has so many different. I mean, every island in the Philippines has basically their own story to tell, and that's always because again, I don't think folks really know about the Philippines as a whole, and talk about U.S. folks, not educated folks in other countries. I'm speaking from here, and I think getting a chance to know about New Zealand would be pretty wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I did do. I need to do a part 2, but
Mm.
it was a weird and wacky facts about New Zealand.
Mm. Yeah.
That was like a YouTube short thing, and I have so many bloopers of me failing that, so I need to edit that at some stage.
Just get the blooper reel up first, and then just then go from there. I tell you,
Yeah. Uh,
there you go. Now we're talking marketing here. Marketing.
uh,
The so would you do a crafting type stream?
I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing a couple of Gunpla streams in the future.
Mm. Yeah. That's always
Maybe some. Oh, go ahead.
no. See, that's always good for bringing folks along and kind of a chat stream as you're doing these sort of things.
Yeah, like I know a friend of mine, Lily.
Mm-hmm.
She did a Warhammer putting together her towel. I wouldn't mind doing that with my Necrons.
Oh, yeah. I tried to put together a Camaro when I was a kid, and it's still not done.
It's all good. It takes time.
Yeah, it takes a long time. At the same time, I'll get that done about the same time I finish my mile from school, my mile run
No.
from high school. It's only 45
Yeah.
years later, and I still haven't got it finished yet.
That's all good. That's all good.
I'm going to set the state record for longest, shortest run. If you never finish anything, you'll be famous.
Exactly.
Well, you've got a great attitude for this and a great head on your shoulders for knowing what you're doing here. You started early,
Hey, thank you.
and it sounds like you really you've gone out of your way to learn how to make things not just better, but better for you as you're doing it. You hadn't just randomly willy nilly gone out and tried things. You put some thought into it, and that's always great to hear that you're not only preparing yourself, but you're enjoying yourself while doing that. It really comes through when you talk about it.
Yeah, it's the journey that I have been of just being Gori over the last 4 months is quite nice. I've met some amazing people,
Mm-hmm. You know,
like some genuinely amazing people.
and people.
Granted, even go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, even just being a VTubing supporter over the last 6 years, I have seen. If you can name a VTubing thing that's probably happened, I can tell you I've witnessed it.
Oh, now that's a challenge, you know. Now some things that you haven't witnessed are going to come after you.
I doubt it. Nah, it's probably going to happen. I mean, I do remember Zen's debut. I remember quite a lot.
Yeah. It's you until you've had something actually catch fire. I have actually had that happen on a broadcast once.
True.
That was interesting. I took a plug out and one of those little plugs into a back of a mixer, and I showed the general manager that it was glowing because the wire inside of it was on fire.
Ooh.
We need a
that actually. Oh, go ahead.
We need a new mixer, boss.
That does remind me of a story that I nearly suffered 2 months ago.
Oh no!
Before I consecutively started streaming, I could smell a burning smell coming from my PC area, and I thought my PC was dead or dying on me.
Oh!
It was the 4 plug. It's like, oh, I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
Yeah, I mean, and there's nothing good to come out of smoke around electronics. Never.
No.
Something is not right. Shut things down and follow your nose.
Yes. You wait 15 minutes. That's why every time I smell the hint of anything burning, it's like, all right, I need to find where this is.
I had a time when I was at the radio. I was still like 18 or 19 years old, so this is 100 million years ago, and we got hit by lightning on our tower.
Oh,
and
that's better.
Yeah, well, lightning does what it wants. It can just fry everything, or it could just barely hit a clock in one room. It's you can ground all you want, but it'll still go around it. This one managed to smack directly into our FM beautiful music automation system that was already about 25 years old. And all of the there's so many inputs to this thing, and it's just held together by Scotch tape at this point in its history. All of the inputs turned on. All of the reels were playing at the same time on the air. And I'm just like a 19-year-old going, I have no idea what to do. It's taken over itself.
There is nothing you can do in that situation.
So I reached down and unplugged it with a crack. Electricity.
Yep.
I said, "Oh, that was probably stupid," but it reset itself, which is nice, I suppose. As you just never know with that electricity, man. Sometimes you just got to go at the source when something like that happens. But folks,
exactly.
I have had the absolute pleasure of talking with Gori here, and you can have that absolute pleasure too by heading over to the links in the description here. Don't forget to send me the link for the group you're in, so I can get that in for everybody, and they can be a part of it. You will enjoy yourself, as I have enjoyed myself here talking with Gori, and I thank you so much for coming on. I hope we can.
Hey, the pleasure has been mine.
I hope we can get you on again soon if we get some sort of time warp between here and there. Again.
It's going to be awesome.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.